welcome back to Gem Plays. I have not done a YouTube video in a really long time, and because of this, it's because Gem Galaxies hasn't done an update in a really long time. All their updates, pretty much, over the past 6+ months have just been removing gems, which I personally am not a fan for, but I understand their reasons. The developers left due to, they said why. I'm not sure if they're the case. I don't want to get into it. Just check out the Discord server if you want to. But regardless of that, they finally did an update, and it's a pretty big update. There's a lot to cover on this update, but this, I'm mainly just going to cover the looks of gems and my thoughts on how they look. You could check out the patch notes for yourself in-game, which I love that feature. Just find it there instead of having to go to their, Discord server to read the notes. So let's go into it. So, one of the first gems that they added was the Cloud Quartz. Personally, I love the design. I think it's very similar to the Rose Quartz. They look much more intricate and detailed compared to the other quartzes, which I feel like they should go back and update the other quartzes if that is the case. But they don't have to. It's up to them. I don't think anything's new here. I don't think. No, nothing's new. The flints are new. Flints, I find interesting. They look a lot like the paradots. Not sure exactly what their role is. I would go look at the character list to see what they do. Maybe a similar job to the agates, but I'm not sure. But they look very similar to the paradots, so I'm thinking these might be a newer generation or newer came out of Homeworld due to their limb enhancers and singular eye, but who knows? The lore. I think this row of business is new. I don't remember seeing these guys before, but correct me if I'm wrong. This one I love. I love the rainbow hair. Very colorful. Oh, and they added new lapises. So they added more masculine looking lapises, which I love. And we have more feminine lapises. And this is like a femme mask, which is also adorable. Pearls, on the other hand, they added 3 new pearls. So they added copper pearl, which resembles a copper, of course. They added a sky pearl. Not my favorite design. I personally think it looks too much like the Angelites. But it's really interesting, but it's a little boring. The steel pearl, same thing. It just looks like the steels. There was not much diversity, you could say. Going in reverse this time, with the expansion, I think this pearl might be new, but I might be mistaken because they did add a few gems over those time period that I did not film, but they were mostly taking away gems, which is not the best, especially when you paid not a lot of money, but you paid something for to have these gems, and then they're taken away without any compensation, you could say. Is that the right word for it? I'm not sure. But you're losing money, you could say. The tiger eyes are new. They're doing a lot more masculine designs. Like this one has an even amount masculine and feminine. And the Angelites got revamped. All of them did. To me, they look too much like the pearl. This is kind of like an exact, almost copy of what the pearl looks like. But their wings are very cute. They remind me very cherub-like. Very cute. Fusions, The Malachites, not my favorite. Go in game, see their new water wings. I think they updated the wings on all the... Everyone got a wing update, I'm pretty sure. Malachites, not a fan of. I'm seeing the really robust jasper in it, but not really the lapis. I guess you could say these water ringlets are the lapis, but really, I'm not seeing it. Not a fan. This one's cute though with those little teethies, but otherwise, I'm not a fan. I do think the rhodonites got revamped. I might be mistaken too, but they look really cute, and I love their little hair curls. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. These are new. These are Amazonites. They're lapis and peridot, which I really feel the lapis and peridot in here. Not so much the peridot, I would say. The glasses do give off the peridot. This one screams the most peridot-y to me. The rest of them, not so much. I think if they have... I don't know if they have limb enhancers in this one. It would be really cool if they did. Or if they had, like, a shorter pair of arms instead of, like... The two arms are the same length, technically. Just this one's angled up and this one's angled down. Pearls are the same. I think this one's new, but I'm probably mistaken. This one just seems new to me with the little shoulder cuffs. They're blurred. Going to reverse the time defects. I don't think defect had any new. No, they did not. I do not think. Hold up. I do not think they did, but I might be mistaken too. Metals, bronze, coppers all got revamped. The revamp to me, I can't really tell a difference between the old ones and the new ones. They look pretty much the same. I'm fairly sure they got revamped because they do look a little different with their outfits. Like, I think this is a higher cut than it was before. Otherwise, they look very similar. But I like them. I like their little square heads, and I do like this part. But I feel like the green ones, when they become green, I feel like they should be a defect then. Because they're kind of like rust, they're oxidized and old. The bronzes got updated again. This is their third revamp. I was not happy at all with the second revamp. Their outfits look so out of place because they were like very modern and like European looking, when all this outfits like is very otherworldly. I do think it takes like a lot of inspiration from, I feel like, African or Asian fashion, but I could be mistaken too. And then nothing there. Fluorescence, nothing got revamped. Oh, I think these are new, or they got revamped, but they look really nice to me. I think they're very cute. I love them. They're adorable. But there's no male versions of these, which is interesting because almost all the other versions that we've seen update have had a male version of them in some way, except the bronze. Is it the metal ones? But some do, some don't. We got a lot removed out of this category, I'm pretty sure. All of these, I think these are all new or have been added since I did a video on them. The bumblebee, I'm very excited for. I love the honeycomb design on them. It's very interesting to see them corrupted. But it's still interesting. Specials, I think these hollow pearls are new. Because I remember we just had like 3 hollow pearls left after they took away all the previous pearls and the diamonds and all the other gems. But I like this pearl, and this pearl is very interesting because it doesn't really resemble any of the other diamonds. So I'm thinking that it might be the white diamonds pearl of this universe. Her screen does something really cool. It changes colors, unlike all the other pearls that I've seen so far. But that's just really interesting to me to see that little bit of lore if they explain her in the character charts. otherwise, that's all I have to say today. If I missed anything, I apologize. That's on my part. But otherwise, I hope Gem Galaxies does another update. I might no longer do uploads or videos on Gem Galaxies due to their recent controversies. I would recommend you joining their Discord server and reading those out. I kind of gave up reading them because it was such a mess, and Gem Galaxies team never really specified it except the developers that left. So I would leave that up to your own. Of course, if you're under 13, please do not join the Discord server. You're too young for Discord. Go touch some grass. And bye, guys. I hope to see you guys in hopefully the next update, or maybe not. Peace.